Right, I'm now joined by Alt Blk Era. How are you guys doing?
Really good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So we're just in Kingston. We're doing an install for Banquet Records. Sound check's just been completed. Sounding amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, it sometimes takes a while to get there, but we're happy with it now.
Yeah, and obviously this is all in aid of your debut album, Rave Immortal, which is out now. Like, that's a crazy thought, right?
Yeah, I think it's been a really surreal week for us because the album dropped and we were straight on the road from release day, going around the UK, meeting people. And I think it's been a really beautiful experience to really look the people in the eye that have, been following us since like 2022. Some people have been here since the very beginning. So it's really special that we're able to do this together.
Yeah. How have you found the initial reaction to the album now that it's out and everyone's heard it? And like, have you been finding that?
It's kind of weird because me and Obi, we wrote the album like a while. When did we write the album? Yeah, about a year ago. So now people are just hearing it and they're loving it, and it's like we literally just wrote this in our house. Like, it's not that deep, but yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah, I mean, I always find that really odd because bands like, we recorded this like a year ago. We're bored of this now. We're like, we're only getting it just.
But you know what's been amazing is there's been some like sleeper songs that we didn't expect that people would love so much. So our song Run Rabbit, like we really loved the song, but the reaction to that has just been huge, and it's only been out for like maybe like 12, 13 days, and it's just massive, especially live.
That is my new obsession.
Is it really?
That track. When I first heard it, I was like, yes, everything about this. Because it's that perfect mix of drum and bass and rock. It's just so good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that one, I think we were surprised that so many people gravitated to that one and
really?
know the words. So we performed it a few days ago for our Nottingham like headline release party, and like the crowd was like, run rabbit, run rabbit. It was just, we weren't expecting it at all.
Oh, really? I generally thought, when I first heard it, I was like, this is like sensational. I kind of lean on to that actually. Like, there are so many different styles throughout the album. Who are some of your core influences?
Oh, I don't know. I think like because we have me and Che have like completely different music tastes. I listen to a lot of like I think old school grime, like old school UK grime. I listen to a lot of Brazilian music, quite a lot of Russian music, Japanese metal. I listen to K-pop. Che listens to a lot of Midwestern emo, just emo music in general. So the album is almost like a big melting pot of our different styles. So it's so many different like sounds that we've managed to put in. But I think one thing that we kind of nailed in the album was making sure that both of our personalities are in the songs. Yeah. So I will take, all the rapping bits because that's just what I love. And Chaya likes to, sing, and she's got an incredible vocal range. So we make sure that there's a piece of us in every song that we write, even though the songs can go from like alternative pop to like, what's Catch Me If You Can, like industrial metalcore kind of something. So yeah, a real melting pot.
I love the Midwest emo because I do love a good bit of Midwest emo. Spanish love songs especially. They are sensational. For those that haven't heard you guys before, what 3 songs would you recommend someone check out to fall in love with you?
Oh, definitely Run Rabbit.
Yes.
I actually Run Rabbit, Coming Outside, and My Drummer's Girlfriend. What about you?
I would say My Drummer's Girlfriend, Straight to Heart, and Run Rabbit.
Yeah. Moving on to actually My Drummer's Girlfriend, because obviously that song seemed to like explode for you guys. It seemed to be like the one that kind of took you to another level, like in terms of radio play, like people hearing you, publicity and stuff like that. So like when you were writing that song, did you think, this has got something special to it?
You know what, we did, but we didn't ever think we'd release it because we were in the back of our mum's car. We were parked somewhere publicly, and because Chaya, the windows are like kind of like blacked out a little bit because Che is, slightly anxious. She thinks that people could see us. So we were we were on the floor in the back of a car writing this song, like in some kind of like contortionist position, both of us. And then we just thought, this is really catchy. We really love it. But we weren't like at the stage where like, let's go and show our mum what song we wrote about someone snorting cocaine. We weren't doing that. But then for a few days it was stuck in our heads, and we were like, damn, like maybe we should like share it and see what people think. And surprisingly, mum loved it. I was more surprised than she was hearing the song. I was like, really? And then I think from then we always believed in that song. I think we knew it from the moment that we wrote that chorus. We actually knew that this was something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we didn't expect like everything it came with, like Wheatus. Like we could have never imagined. I know, right. So that was just like a secret blessing that just came out of almost nowhere.
Yeah, because that was actually kind of the first time I think I heard you guys on the radio was the Wheatus remix on Kerrang. I was like, yes. But yeah, kind of leading on, like Wheatus is a massive deal, but also you supported, Tom Morello. Like he's an actual just like living god, isn't he? It's like Can you describe the feeling you get when you get the phone call to say, yeah, would you like to support Tom Morello?
It was kind of nerve-wracking for me, especially because I just learned how to play guitar, and I did not bring my guitar to that to that performance. I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to embarrass myself. But yeah, it's just like weird because like we obviously know who Tom Morello is, and yeah, especially because he personally picked us too.
Yeah.
That was that was mind-blowing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we found out in an interview. Someone was like, "Oh yeah, you know that he asked like specifically for you guys." I was like, "Did he?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, he just told me in the interview." I was like, "Oh!" So yeah, to know that someone like Tom Morello actually knows of us is huge. How? We're not sure.
And then we saw him at download.
Oh,
he was in his like car.
Yeah, he was in
We
the.
were like,
Hi.
Hey guys.
Just chilling with my friend Tom Morello, as you do. I think there's a similar story for Royal Blood. They supported Foo Fighters because Dave Grohl was on YouTube one day, saw the name Royal Blood, went, I think that's a cool name, clicked on it and went,
Really?
I like these guys.
That's nuts.
I mean, I don't know how true that story is, but I heard it once, so I'm just going to assume it's true. So, as a band, do you have certain goals you want to hit, like certain festivals you want to play, venues like, or certain TV you want to be on, or magazines and things like that?
I think because so we didn't actually know what Ali Pali was for ages. We'd always hear people going Ali Pali, and we were like, "What? Who is Ali? Who is Ali, and why is she so pally?" That's what I'm thinking. But then when the Prodigy played there, and now I'm like, yeah, Ali Pali, yeah, Prodigy played at Ali Pali, so now I want to play at Ali Pali because before it didn't really mean anything. Like Alexandra Palace, I didn't know there was no significance, but having Prodigy play that venue has now made me like, yeah, okay, let's get to Ali Pali and do a show there. And I think Glastonbury as well. We played it a few years ago, but we'd love to play it again. That's a huge one.
I definitely want to like sell out an arena for one of our shows. Like that's a massive goal for me. Even if it's just like in Nottingham, that's like huge.
Yeah.
I like those goals. Also, yeah, Ali Pali. For years, people kept calling. I was like, "What is Ali Pali?"
What is that? Everyone's just so casual about it. I was just so confused. And sometimes I'd pretend that I knew what it was. Oh yeah, Ali, I know her. She's lovely. They're like, huh?
Because I've been going to gigs for like 20 years, and it's only like maybe in the last 5 years I actually went to my first show at Ali Pali.
Oh really?
Because
How was it?
It was good, but it's because it's North London. I'm from Southampton. Like,
Oh, so it's yeah.
and most of the time, the same sort of bands will play Wembley.
Oh, so you just go to Wembley Arena
Yeah.
and said, okay, fair enough.
I've heard of that. I heard of that before. The rock scene has always claimed to be inclusive. However, from the outside, it always seems to be fairly male dominated. However, in the last few years, it does seem to be shifting in a more positive way. Like, how have you found the industry? Has it been welcoming for you guys?
I think mainly, yeah. I mean, like on Spotify, most of our listeners are actually men anyway. So it was surprising for us. We were thinking, oh my gosh, men actually like our music, especially in our early days. So I think that was, quite encouraging because it was almost like we got a stamp of approval from the old rock heads. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
when 60% of your listeners are men, it's like, okay, we've got a bit of a stamp from the old ones. So that was nice. I think. I was trying to think of a bad experience. I feel like, yeah, like when we first started off, because we were like maybe like 15 and 18, and we'd walk into like our first London show, we walked into, it was like a pubby bar thing, and everyone just kind of turned around and went like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
And we were kind of like, I don't know, we were invited. But as soon as we hit the stage and we performed, everyone just changed and everyone was so excited and really getting into it. So I think at the beginning there's just a little bit of questioning, but now I don't think so much now. I think people do know who we are.
That's good. I like that. I love the fact because, like I said, it always seems like the rock has always claimed to be inclusive, but it didn't look very diverse or inclusive from the outside. But I like to think that it's changed. Obviously, we've got the gig tonight, but then you've got a headline tour in April, and you're actually coming to play in Southampton at Heartbreakers.
Yes. Are you going?
I will be now.
Okay, nice.
It's a great little room.
Oh, is it?
It's just a small little space, but hearing some of these songs there is going to be...
It's going to be huge.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's going to be great. So what can people expect from an Alt Blk Era gig?
I mean, just like from listening to the music, big D&B vibe. So, proper bass lines, but with a really nice guitar, drums, stunning vocals from Chea, some like big rap parts from me. And I think a really good time. Most people that come to our shows, like they're starting to know the words now. So it's kind of like we're singing along throughout the show. I think it's a real party, especially with Rave Immortal coming out. Like when we're on stage, even in soundcheck, when there's no one there, it feels like we're having a party. So when the room is full, it's just the next level.
I mean, the soundtrack did sound amazing. Like, it's a strange sort of a mix of things from rock to drum and bass, and to get that right is difficult. And I love the fact you mentioned the Prodigy, because I think obviously they kind of seamlessly kind of seam through you guys. It's a very exciting time for you as well, isn't it? It's just 2025. I feel like is gonna be your year, because like
seems like
everyone is now talking about you. Obviously, you've had like award nominations in the past. Like, it just seems like this is your year.
Yeah, but you know what? But since we've been since our kind of come up, it's felt like every year's been our year for some reason. Like 2023 felt like our year. 2024 felt because I think it's just, even though it's not like to compare ourselves to anyone else, but you know when you're taking personal steps and you're like overtaking your personal goals, like, oh my gosh, we've done this, now we've done this, and we've moving nominated, we've played Glastonbury, we've headlined a stage at Reading and Leeds. It's like every year has just been so amazing for us, and it's such a pleasure to be able to be at that point where every year it's still like a next step up. So now we're saying 2025 is our year, but if you interview us next year, we'll be like, this is our year. So
I love that. I love that though. I love the fact that every single year you've achieved something that's like, well, this is bigger than last year. So like, it's not going to be long before you're at Ali Pally.
Fingers crossed.
So really looking forward to tonight. Then obviously we've got the tour in April. The album is out now, which people can go listen to, stream and everything. Rave Immortal. Is that kind of sort of the main plan for this year, is get that headline tour out of the way? Then I'm assuming then you're just going to enter festival season for
before that we've got the Mobo Awards in February.
Yep.
Then we're going to South by Southwest in March with Beeps introducing.
That's incredible.
Yes, and then the tour in April. His 18th birthday, early May, so we're booked out until May, honestly. Festival season as well will be huge.
Yeah.
And people are already asking us for new music. I'm like, they haven't came out a few days ago. What are you talking about?
I do notice that though, because where everything is now just like so instant, everyone's like, yeah, I've listened to it now. I'm like, what's next? Yeah. So, last question. What's next? When's the new music? No, we need to enjoy Rave Immortal first.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, just it looks like it's going to be a really exciting year. South by Southwest as well. That's just going to be incredible. That's just like a city of culture and art, isn't it? In Texas, that just looks amazing. Thank you so much for chatting to me, and we're really looking forward to seeing you in Southampton as well in April.
Thank you for having us.
Cheers. Thank you.